My trusty GPS says this is where I should start my walk over to Twin Lakes. I walked it just on foot in 2005 and noted that it was doable, so we'll see how good my advice is now. My GPS says I'm about halfway to Twin Lakes. Good news is I found a trail that somebody's clipped and blazed all the way through here. Bad news is I think it's a billy goat, and he's heading for a little lake next to Twin Lakes. I'll have to still get down one more creek in the dry water, but it's a lot better than trying to clip my own way through all this bush. All good news since the last stop. Billy goat finally ran out of mountains to climb, and I realized what he was doing was trying to avoid any pockets of trees, and he was actually probably following my old route, but he had to make some deviations to get around to, he didn't have to cut any trees. So more good news, I think he's heading straight out to Twin Lakes. Got about 750 meters to go by my GPS, and I think there should be a lot of it downhill from those climbings we did. Getting kind of late for lunch. I figured this would be a 7-hour deal or so, and it's going to push into more like 8. Check out my feet, make sure I'm not tearing them up on all this walking. The triple portage across here is going to end up probably being, well, quite a few miles of walking by the time it's all done. But it seems like it's going to go pretty good for as daunting as the task seems at the start. After 7.5 hours of following the Billy Goat's trail in there, I finally got out on the upper of the Twin Lakes, a seldom visited place, and I'm kind of surprised that the Billy Goat found it even, or had the interest in coming through it. I'm glad he did. The fact he took the time to meticulously pick that trail through there, up and down and around the curves, and without cutting down any trees. He did a 1.75 mile portage, and it's 1.5 miles as a raven fly, so he really did a pretty good job of keeping it straight. For all the future people, it's going to be well appreciated.